Hi poker players, this is Al Spath, the Poker Insider, and I'm doing an experiment tonight. I'm sitting in a free roll. This is me, Teach, right here. I sat out the entire first hour. I took a rebuy and I took the add-on. There was 90 players in the tournament and 52 were out before I played a single hand, and I was in 13th place. It goes to show you that if you don't play many hands and only play the good hands, you can be right in this. You can go deep without even playing a hand. So if you just play the good cards that will come to you and play them effectively, you can get in the money by playing pretty tight. So those of you that are playing lots of hands and going up and down a roller coaster, and 52 of you that already were eliminated, know what it's like to lose. I'm just going up the chain, seeing how far I could run. If I get a good hand, I'm going to play it. If I don't, it's going in the muck. I'm going to let everybody else do my work. This is just a demonstration of how to play tight and hold on. Nice little raise there from Bebo. Littlest down here with 30,000 chips. Wow, that's pretty good. Impressive. We've got, let's see, 25 people left, and I'm in 10th place. Would have hit an ace here if Bebo's got queens or kings. He would have been meat. He bets it like he hit the ace. I just don't think he did. We won't find out. Sometimes people that have an underpair, even threes or fours, might just push in like that, take a stab like they did hit it. Maybe they get the other person to fold for 3,000 chips if they don't have an ace either. So we're taking it slow and easy. It looks like we got a full table. These are 6 max tables. So I would think we're down to 24 right now. So we probably have 4 tables left. Now you do the math with me. Nobody can win the tournament. Nobody can win until you're down to the final table. So if you're trying to win it right now, you might jeopardize your whole life in the tournament. Certainly, the blinds are going to catch up to me. I might not get any hands, but already, if there's 24 left out of 90, what is that, 66 that have gone by the wayside? I've played one hand out of the blind. That's it. Now, I did look a couple of times. I had queens and I had other good cards. But I'd be lying to the table when I told them I'd be in post and fold for the hour if all of a sudden I sat back in and tried to trap somebody. That's not the whole object of doing this. Obviously, there are people that will do that. They'll sit out and sit there, wait and see their hands, and then kind of all of a sudden bet and surprise somebody. You can do that online. Absolutely. Is it ethical? Nah. Is it wrong? I don't know. Would I do it? Hell no. I can go out the old-fashioned way. Just kick my ass. I wish in the chat it would tell you when somebody, if somebody else was eliminated, it would say, Ronster eliminated 23rd. So you'd know another person went out and who it was and stuff like that without having to check on the board or checking the other tables. Now, this is a 6-handed. This is a very good hand. And a lot of you would raise with this hand. Take a stand with this hand. I'm just going to throw it away. How many big blinds do I have left? 20? Less? 19? I'll bet you there's less than 24 left now. There's 22 left now. And I'm still in 10th place. That would be a horrible flop for me. Sure, some of you might say you can get the king, but I couldn't get somebody out here. Somebody with a queen king or something like that's going to stick around. Anybody with a big club like a king or an ace is going to stick around. Might even get a 10 of clubs to stick around. That's a small bet by Carrie David. See how Grilled Doggy responds. Looks like it's going to be a fold though. Blind should be going up any minute. Oh, any second, I should say. 300, 600. Again, blinds are designed to make the tournament end. Here's an opportunity for me to end my tournament or to get really back in it. I am going to push with the tens. That is my intention at this point. I think I'm going to be racing ace jack or ace queen if he decides to take me on. Might be able to get both of them out here. That would be fine with me. I'll take the 2,000 chips. Does he want to lose 10,000 chips is the question without having a pair in his hand. No. No, says the man. Two hands played. And we have me in 6th place now with 22 remaining. Sixes are a good hand. If I was real short, I'd raise all in with him. Will I call this raise here and go set mining? He's got $2,100 behind? Heck no. Again, this is a demonstration of playing super, super tight. Letting everybody else do the work. Hoping that some good hands will come my way eventually, and I'll be able to get chips like I just did a minute ago. You don't always get the chips. Sometimes you fall right on your face, like I could have called me with an ace or over cards and hit and beat me. Very easy. It is the 26th of December, day after Christmas. That's a smallish bet there. See if Littlest takes advantage of it. Not yet. Betting it like he's got a king or a weak ace, like an ace 6. Let's see. Well, maybe it's an ace 8. I'm gonna find out. 3-5 for a straight, and we don't get to see what Curry David had there. And the richest, littlest gets richer. Okay. Doesn't hurt me. I don't care who gets all the chips. Worry about that when I get heads up at the end. What do you think Grilled Dog used to just run a little bit of clock there? Some people will run clock. I'll run clock, I'll show you. Just run it down to a certain point and then fold. They don't want the blinds to come around so fast where they're having a post and they have a shorter stack. But the blinds are going to go up. This is going to be a push all in. Got to anticipate the action. And it's over for Mr. David. It would have been over for me? No, I would have made a full house and took down the leader. Can't play it though. Another person out of the tournament means this might be down at 20 or 21. Let's take a quick look and take a peek. Always good to know. I'm in 6th place. 21 players left. Now you got to remember we got to go down to 18 before we get a full table again. That's just putting a little pressure on the big blind, or on the blind itself, the one blind. With his big stack, he can do that. 10-7 is an easy fold. Don't have to worry about that. Here's a push. This is any ace, any pair, any 2 paint. Very nice. Come on, Bebo. Come on into. Water is fine. Grilled dog, you too. I don't care if they all mix it up. It always benefits me. Kings, 4s, ace, queen. Kings. Straight. Who got the 4s? Oh, 2 of them eliminated with that one. That's cold. Cold as ice. Woo, down to 3 at our table. Oh my goodness. The list says it's a mean ass game sometimes. Well, can be. Just fold, people. I take my 800 chips back. Thank you. Now we're stuck here with 3 people. I would think they want to move somebody over to our table. So I'm going to give them a little bit of chance, or we're going to be posted blinds at a crazy ass rate. I don't know why they won't move anybody into our table. That's got to be a flaw in the software. 5th place with 19 players left. But that still should be. Oh, there's a person that joins. A little sassy. So I played 2 hands so far. I guess the running time of the tournament is an hour and a half. This is just a demonstration to tell you, play tight, 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 tight. Play aggressive when you have good cards. You'll go deep in a tournament. Now there was a lot more cards I could have played that was speculative, but those don't matter. The good ones, maybe I had aces or kings and stuff that just got mucked. I don't know, but just imagine if I had played the good ones that I let pass in an hour and a half, or an hour, the first hour. I didn't let anything pass in the last half hour, so that would be a lot. We do not want to raise here. We just want, come on, Bebo, take them out. Come on. Take them on. Nah, you don't expect me to do that, do you, fella? I don't think so. Remember, one more player goes out at another table, then we fill up with 6, and the blinds don't go around as fast. Right now, they're going around, and they're taking almost a tenth of my stack. plus the antes. That's not a good thing. Let me just check. I like to check and see what's going on. I dropped back to 7th place, 19 players. And what's the lowest chip stagger? Oh, Bebo is. So we kind of know where it's going to be at Bebo, or it's going to be Carpool or something like that. One of those two has got to make a stand and survive. And as soon as it happens, you'll see that the table will fill. This could be Bebo's last stand, yep. If he didn't do this right now, I would have attacked the big blind because I don't think he wanted a $10,000 hit. But since he is in there, I'll let Littlest see if Littlest woke up with something. Maybe he woke up with Queen 10 or an Ace Rag, and he'll take him on. Let's see. 9-5. He's got 2 live cards. He's got about a 33% chance of winning even. He has to hit a card. I would have missed completely. Here comes Harry in. Here comes Franz Cook in. Bebo's back in the game for a little longer. So we're down to at least 18. Oh, let me say hi, Harry. Harry. Mr. Ultimate. Okay. On we go, marching down. Of course, I'm going to have to win 1 or 2 pots to get to the final table. I know that. But I also have to have some cards and a place to play them. You can only go so far playing tight and letting somebody else do the work. We've got 18, 17 left. We've got a couple in shorter stacks, but Sassy's probably around 11th place. Oh, the 5 takes it down. With 41,000. Boy, that table has got some big stacks. 41 and 52. Whew. I barely got 10 big blinds. And counting the antes, my M is really low. That's all you need to do is a min raise here. But what he has to account for is Fran's got chips. So the min raise doesn't serve the same as it normally serves when you're a big chip and everybody else is in the middle. Blinds are going up to 1,000. Next hand seems like every time it's my big blind, but so be it. That's poker. Got these two battling now. One will become a giant chip leader should they be in an all-in battle here. I don't think Littlest wants to battle unless he's really got something good here. One pair is not going to be enough. Okay, I'm looking to get my chips in now. It's not going to be this hand though. Bebo is. He can attack the blinds. He's on the button. He should take the shot. Oh, he didn't. Harry should take. Oh my goodness, mistakes compounded twice. I'm a fold machine there. People that have medium stacks are the easiest ones to steal from. When you're in the middle, you want to save and protect your position. You don't squander your chips. So attack the medium stack. They're only going to play back with you when they have something good. Okay? they're the ones that are easiest to take. The big stacks, they're going to flop around and play some chips. The little stacks are going to make a stand, but the middle stacks, like they're positioned, they're not going to squander their chips. Just keep that in mind when you're playing next time. Come on, Sassy, you can do it. You can do it. Pull the trigger. Nah. Now he limped for 1,000, so I would tend to think he's got something like a couple of threes or something like that. Fours, okay. I was right on the money. A small pair, he limped and he hit the 4, and he's gonna felt this guy. Again, when you put people on hands, try to get into groups. If you say threes and you got 4s, you're right on the money. I'm going, folks. This could be it. And I could be eliminated from the tournament right here against Harry, or we get hurt by Harry. But definitely it's an all-in situation with 10 big blinds. Remember, a pair does not have to improve to win against 2 big cards or anything like that. Here he comes. 5s against the 7s. He's got to hit a 5. No, he got a straight row on me. But he doesn't get there and he doubles me up. He thought about it. Oh, Harry's in there. I've got 22,000 of them chips now. Let's see where I'm at. It shows me at 5th place. Only got 4 people with more chips than me now. Okay, so be it. Oh, Harry said good luck and everybody folded to him. He thought he was going out. I got 22 big blinds, folks. Why would I want to play that in early position? Give it to Harry. We should be down to somewhere around 14 or 15 people now. Let's take a peek. No, that's not taking a peek, Alan. That's the wrong screen. Let's see. We've got 13 left. Oh boy. Sassy makes a stand with an ace or a pair. There's no way that I would call it. Would you call this waste 5,000, a fourth of your stack, chasing somebody that's all in and is going to probably go all in with an ace or a pair or 2 big cards? Crazy. You can always look for a better spot. Same hand, not suited. Harry doesn't come. I'm going to put a little bit of pressure on Sassy. I'll make it 2,200. Or maybe 2,450. Let's do it that way. She goes all in. I probably give it to her. 4,000. 4,000 chips. What do I do? What do I do? 4,000 to make 10,000. I'm not getting the good enough odds. I tried to steal. I didn't get it. I can't. That's good though, Sassy, because when I do that the next time I'll have a good hand and we'll get it all in. Hey, look, you try different things in tournaments. Some things work, some things didn't. I ran into something that she had no problem putting chips into the pot. And that happens, you just get the hell out of the way. I'm still maintaining 19,000 chips instead of having 15,000 chips. So that's the first hand, and it's an hour and 45 minutes that I've lost in this tournament that I put chips in on, and that was on a steal. Again, these are all milestones, all markers for you. A lot of people here were just ace-8, great hand, go ahead, steal. I'm going to steal for 2,100 chips there. I'm going to let it go. I don't feel like I'm in that position yet. Should be getting down to 2 tables here shortly. Same 10 queen. Not a good hand. It's an easy fold. That would be a nice draw though. Top pair, open ender. Harry, put it all in right here. There you go. Queen, king, Harry? No, just a 9 against the jack 9. There's the straight I would have made. Would have been in good shape now. Oh, here comes turned up Mr. Alabama. If I'm not mistaken, with Harry going out like that, I would just be in 6th place and there would be just 10 players left, folks. 10 players left. I haven't even checked to see what they're playing for. Promo points and a few dollars. Well, I'm gonna let Sassy sweat this one out of it, maybe. All right, Sass, take it away. Take it away. You know, I haven't seen ace king, ace queen, ace jack. I did see an ace 10 offsuit. Did see 7s. Come on, Sass, take them on. I'm always cheerleading for everybody else. Let them battle. There we go. 7s clocks him, and I've got the other 7. He right out of the gate. And there's the heart. Oh my goodness. Full house. Loses or wins, excuse me, against the made flush. And he had to go with those cards. He absolutely had to go. If you're thinking, you know, why would he do it? And then what is Fran Cook going to do from that small $8,000 raise and she's sitting on 7s? And I have a 7, so she's got a 1-outer and she hits the 1-outer. That's the devastating part of the whole thing. It looks like we're down to 8 players now, 11,000 and 14 and 15. That's me. So I am right on the cusp. I need a hand. I told you I need a hand, but I got to get some cards to play. These 2 big stacks are kind of going to check it down here. Nope. It's a little bit of a bet. See where he's at. See what Franny wants to do. I don't know if it's Frank or Franny. I guess it's Frank. Frank's Cook. I guess maybe it's Franny. I don't know. Yes, this is one that I'm going to see a flop. Oh, look out. Look out. The man has got a hand. Do we wait or do we go, folks? I got ace queen. You got Sassy, who just limped with a pair probably. Littlest probably came over the top with a really good hand. So Teach is going to opt out of this one. This could be the big decision that he makes as a mistake. Here we go. Ace queen against ace king. Good decision, Mr. Al. Very good decision. Sassy, nice hand. She limped for a reason. She limped to get action. That's what she did. You know, sometimes, and he raised, and he, littlest, I don't know if it's guy or girl, raised again. Obviously had a good hand last time. I would say maybe ace jack, ace 10 this time. But I don't think Sassy's going to call. Sassy's going to be comfortable with 24,000 now. She has to have a really good hand to come in here. You don't spend chips out of position facing a raise, especially after you just got back on your feet with chips. That would be an easy fold. I'm sure I could go stealing and everything else, but I'm not in this to do any stealing or anything like that. This is the demonstration, just playing tight and seeing that everybody else make some moves. You can go really deep in a tournament. That could hit the big blind right in the face. And he would check it back that fast. Boom. Leaving no doubt. Trying to get his opponent to bet. Now with 3 diamonds, if Littlest had the 6, he would definitely bet here so that she would have to draw and pay. Guess we won't see it, but I would think Littlest had the 6. Alright, folks, give me something I could, oh, look out, look out. 12,000. Let's see what we got here. 3/4. Nah, we gotta go bigger than that. We gotta go 5,000. We want action. More than just the blinds. Even if we get beat by an ace, we gotta double up at one point or another. Nope. No takers. You're not taking it, Franny. Oh, Franny does call. Tough one. That was a tough one. She probably hit something here or has a good draw. Nope. She got an overpair. She got a club, though. Oh, dodge the club, dodge the ace. And guess who's got some chippies? They didn't want to do that. That's not what they wanted to do. I've played 4 hands, folks. If I bet, I've got something. Why are they not thinking that I wouldn't have anything there? She checks, I bet. She bets, I fold. Simple. Half pot from me if she checks. That's not a good bet, though. But I'm going to let her slide on it. I think she had the 6, if anything, maybe the 2. But I want my 6 opponents right in front of me. I don't want to waste chips until they're all right there at the same table as me right now. Let's just check and see if we got down to 7 yet. We are at 7, and Sassy and me are the lowest 2. So it's going to be one of us that I'm going to just call here. So that tells me the strength of her hand by not her not raising me. I'm going to bet as if I hit something here. I don't have anything, as you see. But I didn't think she had anything. She'd have fired something at me. Another fold hand. We're going to let somebody mix it up at the other table to get involved and knock somebody out, or Sassy's going to get mixed up with somebody, or I'm going to get mixed up with somebody. That's the only way we're going to get to the final 6. Now if she check raises, she'd win that hand. So I got a monster here. No. You know, the worst thing that everybody could do at the table this time is do check, 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 or fold, 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 fast. Take a couple seconds off the clock, folks. You're posting $3,000 every round plus the antes. You know, if this table is doing that twice as many hands as the other table, it's costing us a lot more money to stay in the game. Sure, I'm going to run the clock down a little bit here. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Slow things up a little bit. Again, I'm looking for a big hand here. 23 big blinds. No, excuse me. I was looking at my blind. Half of that. Do I want to take a chance on her? I'm going to let her have it and show I have a little bit of restraint here. I'm not always trying to steal or slide in there. Maybe buy me some goodwill when I come for it. A lot of you would just make a huge bet here against these two stacks. I don't want to call it 23,000 and I got an ace, but I'm going to fold it. 5,000? She's going to go 5,000 or 6,000? No, she doesn't go anything. See what action over at the other table. The ace deuce is going to be in the muck here in a second. Let's see if anybody else is. Nobody else has really gone down in chips, so it looks like we're going to have to decide it over here who gets to that final table. Just give me a decent hand. I'll shove it in. I don't care if I'm the bubble. But I wasn't going to take a stupid chance. $4,500. Nope. Limp, limp. No, 5,000. I think that's probably a steal, but I don't think I can retake that from him. I'll put the 1,000 on this one. Come on, Sassy, wake up with a hand now and defend against Frank's cook. She didn't have her fold button on, so she's thinking about it. If you're going to put in 4,000, you might as well put the 19 in. Nope. Sure wish she could hear me. Yikes. It's a pretty good hand, but I'm not going to go with it yet. That's not a very good hand, is it? Let's see, on prizes it's the top 5, so you can get to the final table and still not get there. Here comes the 5,000 bet again, or it should be. Well, you see the cards. I did have a King Jack at one time. I did have some cards I could have played, but obviously the latest couple of cards I can't play at all. Just hoping Sassy wakes up with a hand here. Nope. Nobody's battling at the other table. They must be just all buddies. Oh boy. It's a good hand to try to steal, but Sassy needs to push too. But I'm going to let this one zinger out there and let's see if she'll make a play. She's going to get it all in here. Make her stand right now. Whoa. Whoa. Sassy's gone. We got us a final table. I don't know how to do that. How do you get reset? Properties. Refresh. Okay. Edit scene. That's not working, folks. I am recording and I'm not showing a picture, so I apologize, everybody. I have to figure out how to do this. Went to the final table. I'm checking my Queen 10. I'm going to go to part 2 of this recording, only because I cannot figure out how to do this. So I'm going to stop the recording and go again.